Now children, in this video we will see how the factor electronic configuration governs the IP or IE values. I tell you children, this is one of the most important factors, or one can say even the most important factor which governs the IE values. Now, before I explain this, I just want to remind you one fact which you have been taught in the chapter Atomic Structure, and that is atoms having half filled or fully filled orbitals are very stable. Atoms having half filled or fully filled orbitals are very stable, rather much more stable than the atoms having partially filled orbitals. Remember this point. I repeat for the last time, atoms having half filled or fully filled orbitals are much more stable than the partially filled atoms having partially filled orbitals. Now remember. And you know very well, the logic says it will be difficult to pull out electron from those atoms which have stable configuration. That is either having half filled or having fully filled. So let us see the case of period 2. We are moving left to right, children. Naturally, atomic size decreases, i.e. should increase, it does increase. But how the trend is there, we will have to see that. Now this is second period, lithium, beryllium, and we have gone till neon. Atomic numbers are given to you, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You wrote configuration for lithium 1s2, 2s1 for 3 electrons. Beryllium will be 1s2, 2s2. I did not write 1s2, there was no point, there was no need. Okay, I am writing it 1s2, 2s2. Similarly, 2s2, 2p, this should be 2p1, then 2p2, 2p3, 2p4, 2p5. And in the end, it was 2s2, 2p6. S2 is understood, p6. Now, what happens here, children? We are moving from lithium to beryllium. Size is decreasing. IP should increase. It is increasing. At the same time, one more factor affects the value. The value is high, but how it goes high? There's a good jump, there's a big gap, there's a sudden jump in the value of beryllium here. Why? Because it is half filled and it is fully filled. So both the factors are favoring beryllium to have high value of IE, and it has quite high value of IE. Then come from beryllium to boron. What happens, children? Size of boron is higher. So it should be having actually high value of IE, should be having. That boron is smaller in size, but actually it does not take place. Children, it is not like this. It is certainly not like this. What happens? The factor which other comes into consideration is configuration. Here 2s2, here 2p1. So what happens? This entry of one electron in p slightly destabilizes it. This is more stable as compared to this. Its stability gets diminished because S2 is fully filled, and P1 it's not the case of half filled or fully filled. Hence, it is more difficult to take out electron from here than here, in spite of having smaller size as compared to this. So you see, the configuration factor has played more important role, and beryllium has high IE value than boron. Then come to boron and carbon. You see carbon smaller in size, and P1 and P2, we do not have any case of half filled or fully filled orbitals which provide stability. So only one factor comes into consideration, and that is size. So carbon being smaller in size will have high value of IE. And it's there. Come to carbon and nitrogen. Nitrogen is smaller in size. Fine, should have high value. Okay. At the same time, children, P2 and P3 exactly half filled. Very stable. Hence, there's again a sudden rise in the value of IE of nitrogen. Good jump is there. Then come to nitrogen and oxygen. We are moving left to right. No doubt size is smaller. So actually it should be having high IE value. Should be having because smaller size. But as I told you, configuration is a very important factor which governs Actually, it was not so, children. It was only nitrogen which was found to have high value as compared to oxygen, in spite of having a smaller size, because P3 is very stable. So what happened? It was not like this. Rather, N had the higher value as compared to O due to its extra stability, which was again due to its half-filled p orbital. Then come to O and F. F is certainly smaller in size, moving left to right, but here it is P4 and here it is P5. So no special case of half-filled or fully filled orbitals. Hence, what is there? Only we have one factor which we can compare and consider, and that is size. So F, being smaller in size, should have high IE value. Now come from F to NE, right? Size factor, of course, goes on decreasing, fine. But what to talk of stability when the octet is complete? 2s2, 2p6, complete. Not only octet complete, the ideal condition. Hence, in a period, it has very, very high value, the largest value, the highest value. So children, remember, in a period, inert gases have the highest value for IE, and alkali the least, right? So trend does not go, does not go on increasing like this. There are exceptions at every place. Suppose I say, out of these four, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen and fluorine, you have to arrange them in the increasing order of their IP. So children, as I told you, as compared to size, configuration factor is more important. So first you write their configurations: 2s2, 2p2, 2p3, 2p4, 2p5. Fine, we wrote. Size we know goes on decreasing. That factor is there. So size n smaller, it had to increase. The value had to be higher. You see, the value had to be higher as compared to carbon. Now out of N and O, we know that O is smaller in size, but P3, hence this value will be higher. P3 provides extra stability. Out of O and F, there was no factor of configuration special here with half-filled or fully filled orbitals which could be taken into consideration. Hence only size factor, and keeping in mind that F has the highest value, higher value than this. Now they are saying arrange it in the increasing order. So children, we have seen N has higher value than this, but that does not mean N will have higher value even than F. No. The cases where we have half-filled and fully filled orbital configuration, that way they are stable, so they have value higher than their neighboring atoms. But not that beryllium will have higher at any point of time from carbon or oxygen, no. Or nitrogen will have value higher than carbon, understood, or O, understood, but from this F also, no, it will not be there. So highest will be for F, then it will be N, then O, then C. You see here, as out of C and N, N had higher, but out of N and O, N had higher, but out of O and F, it was F. So F comes on top, then we have number 2 nitrogen, number 3 oxygen, number this. I am again repeating, half-filled and fully filled case does not mean they will have very, very high all the time. They have higher value only as compared to their neighboring atoms. N will not have value higher than F, but N will always have value higher than O because size factor is also there. So due to configuration, they have value higher than the neighboring atoms. And what to talk of inerts, children, in any period, inerts have the highest value, right? We are moving left to right, and then what to talk of the stability when the octet is complete. So these were the points. In my next video, we will discuss some questions based on this ionization energy. So I hope these points are clear to you. One was size factor. Number 2, it was a screening effect or shielding effect. Then it was penetration power, like it is from S, P, D or F, right? And then it was configuration. These factors were there. So shielding effect, screening effect, penetration and size, right? All these factors we have seen. So I stop here, and in my next video we will do some questions based on IE. Okay.